Hi everyone. In the previous class, we have seen the queries from 21 to 30 regarding the company database. Now in today's class also, we'll continue with the same company database, the queries from 31 to 40. Okay, fine. Let's see the question, 31st question. Print the position of character E in first name where fname is sehwag. What is the meaning of it? You need to find the position of character E in the word sehwag. Guys, you know there is a predefined method called position method which is meant for to define the position of a occurrence of a character, right? So let me try to write that. Select position of which character we want to find out the position, character E, in which location? It is from first name, and the data is available at employee table. If I press enter, you are going to get, right? So position of E in fname, meaning that first name is what, some other name, and like second person name is sehwag, where E is E position number is 2, like that. Wherever the E is occurred in each and every row of the first name, it is going to print. It's going to print, right? Yes. So they are asking specifically here for the person sehwag only. So I am going to filter out where first name equal to sehwag. If I press enter, observe guys, in sehwag at second position you got the character. This is the way you can able to find out the character occurrence of the word. Okay, let's see the second one, that is 32nd one. Print the details of all employees and length of the first name of the employee. So means they're asking for to print all the employees along with their length of the first name whose lname is greater than 5. Mean that before going to print, see, it contains two queries. See, first I will try to print select star from employee. Okay, basically you are going to get all the data, but in addition to get all the data, what they are asking specifically, they are asking for length of the first name, right? So can you able to find out the length of the first name? Yes, star comma length of first name. You can get its length of the first name also, right? If you are able to observe, so as it is a smaller scheme, you are getting here it is Sachin G is 7, Sehwag is 6, like that you are going to get. So length we find out. But here the condition is you have to filter out in such a way that whose last name is greater than 5. Whose last name is greater than 5. So you can write the same query, but the condition is where length of lname should be greater than 5, right? Meaning that it is going to eliminate Rohit, Bhuvi, Kohli and Ravi. So try to observe. So I think so these are related to the first name, right? Count. We have to think in terms of last name. Last name is Raj is eliminated. So Mithali Raj is eliminated, and Harmanpreet Kaur is eliminated, and Kohli Shah is eliminated. Okay, try to observe. Right, it's the same thing, right? So the reason why you got only here is we are going to filter out with the help of last name again. So this is the query they have asked. So we have written the query such a way that, right? Let's see the 33rd one. You have to print the first name, last name of every employee in one column with attribute name as first underscore last name. Meaning that they are simply asking for combining of two values, that is first name and last name. So you can simply use select command, and you have to use a substring, a method called string method called concat method. Concat of first name. For example, I want to provide a space between the first name and last name. I can use select concat of first name comma last name from employee. But there the question is they have to give the attribute name as. So they have given alias name. Alias name is first underscore last underscore name. Observe. So we got the concatenation. Let's see the next one. So 34th one is add 25 days to the manager starting date who is managing the CS department and his or her first name containing higher substring. Guys, is there any CS department is there? Select star from department. And there is no CS department. So make sure to modify it as administration or any other department, right? So I will make it as administration department. So the meaning of the question is now changes. we need to add 25 days to the manager starting date. Manager. So who is managing the administration department, right? Administration department is the person who is working for department number 4, that is manager session is 534. He has joined on 2012 and third month 25th date. For this we need to add 25 days. This is my first criteria. And second criteria is, and his or her first name contains hi as substring, right? So let us try to write the first query, then we'll go with the other query, right? So we can go with select. What I need to print? I need to print all the data, right? For example, select star from only the data is related to only department, right? So you can go with the department. Okay, fine. But the thing is, here you need to add 25 days to the manager start date, right? So we can go with a kind of method is there. That method is date underscore add method is there. Date underscore add method is there. So for which attribute you need to add mgr underscore start underscore date. For this you need to add how many days? That we defined by interval 25 day. I can call it as modified date from department. For whom you need to add? You need to add it for only administration. So where dname equal to administration. Dname equal to administration. If I press enter, you are going to get, right? Observe guys. So if I am going to add 25 days to this one, you are going to get the 4th month and 19th as a date. We have added. Okay, for the person who is working for administration. Now the question is, there is one more subpart is there, and his or her first name contains higher substring, meaning that it has to satisfy this condition also, right? And his or her first name contains higher substring. So what you can do, guys? You can add the condition. And see guys, if you want to get the first name, first you have to go with the employee table also, right? So I am going to make it join with the employee table, right? If I am going to join with employee table along with the department name of the administration, I can go for writing like this, and department number equal to d number. This is the first criteria. And first name should be like a substring like hi, right? Percentage. So it can start with any data and it contains hi, and it can end with any data. So this is the query you have to use it for this. You can able to observe. So Rohit is the person who is a manager and whose who is a manager. If you want, I can able to enlarge the screen, right? Who is from the administration department, and we have added the date. Actual date is manager start date is actually 2012-3/25 and modified date is 2012-4/19, and high is there. Is there any high is there? No, right? So we have to check the condition for high, right? Fname like high should be somewhere, right? So yes, high is there. So we got only Rohit, right? Let's see next one, that is 35th one. Find the sum, max, min, average of salary for each department. Means if you are going to take the department is going to have the total salary and maximum salary, min salary, average salary, right? We can able to find it, right? So we can able to get it from the same table, right? It is from the employee table itself. We are going to have all the data. So we can simply take select department number. I would like to find out the sum of all the people's salaries. So sum of salary, comma, min of all the people's salaries, comma, max of all the people's salaries. Any other thing they ask? and also they asked average of all people's salary. From which table? From employee table. That we need to make it group by using department number, because we need to hit in the form of group by department numbers, right? Yes. If you're able to observe, department number 1 sum is 40,000, like that, right? Department 1 like minimum salary is 40,000, maximum salary. So as there is only one employee, you are going to get the same as minimum, same as maximum, and average also same. And if you are going to take the department number 4, sum is like this. Guys, if you are able to observe here, the average salary is 24,666 dot 666 and so on, right? Can you able to rectify that? Yes. Can we able to make it round off? Yes, right? So if you are going to use simply round off function, it can able to make it seal, right? If you are able to observe the syntax round off, press enter, it is going to be round off to 24,667. That's it, right? Yes. Let's see the next one. Retrieve the name of dependent and number of projects controlled by each department, right? Guys, you know, number of projects controlled by each department is available at project location, right? Observe, project table is there, department number, and if you are going to make it count, you are going to get number of projects controlled by each department. The question is here name of the department also, so we can able to combine two tables, right? Let's write the query. So we have to select department number. So let me take department number is here, right? So instead we can take the project number, and we need to have department name also. That's what they are asking. It is the name of the department and number of projects, right? So I think no need of project numbers also. So we require only number of projects in each department. So I can go with the count of star from one is project table, another one is department table, as required department name. Then I can able to perform group by operation over can I do it with department name? Yes, department name I can able to group. But the thing is, how we are going to combine these two tables? You have to make sure, right? You have to make sure to combine. So you can have a common columns, you can observe. So department number is there and D number is there. So I can able to combine like that. So if you are able to observe here, D number is equal to D, right? So you have to miss the condition where department number equal to dnum, group by dnum. Observe. So administration department having two projects which are controlled. Headquarters is the department which is controlled one project. Playing is the department which is controlling three projects. If you are able to observe, select star from project table, you can able to get, right? So department number 5 is managing 3, that is what playing. Department number 4 is controlling 2 projects, that is what administration. And headquarters is the project is the department name controlling only one project, that is project number 5. So like this you can able to get. Okay, let's see the next one. Retrieve the name of employee and number of dependents of each employee, right? So means you need to make a count of the number of dependents of each employee, right? So how can I do that, right? So select first name, comma, I can simply make use of count of star from employee table, and I need to make use of family table also, where how can we combine SSN equal to SSN, and then we need to make group by SSN. Observe, Sachin is the person who having 3 dependents, Sehwag is the person who have 3 dependents, Rohit is the person who have 1 dependent. Okay, Next one, retrieve the manager's details of all departments which are having more than or equal to 3 employees. The meaning is, here you need to find out the manager's details from all the departments where each department can have more than or equal to 3 employees. More than or equal to 3 employees. First, let us try to solve. Can you able to find the total number of employees working on each department? Yes, right. So select, we can able to find, right. Select, for example, I will try to find out the employees which are working under the respective managers, right. So I can able to print their respective manager SSNs, and I am going to make their count, right. So count of SSN, or it may be a star also, there is no problem. Count of star from employee table, and you have to make it combined with department table also, because manager SSN from the department table, where department number equal to dnum, and then we need to perform group by operation over manager SSN now, because we need to get only the count regarding the managers, right. So if you are going to enter column name as d number, this should be d number. Yes. So 532 is the employee having 4 employees, 534 is the super assistant or manager having 3 employees, and 530 is the manager assistant who is having only 1 employee, that is himself, right. But here the question is, they have asked for which are having more than or equal to 3 employees. So for this, can we able to use having class, having count of star greater than 3. So we are going to get only 1 record. So 532 and its respect to count. Okay, let's see the next one. Retrieve the name, address, salary of employee in descending order according to employee SSN numbers. So here simply they are asking for sorting the data. So we can able to print select first name, comma, address, comma, salary from employee table, and you have to make sure to print them in descending order, right. So they haven't given any kind of condition, right. So what you can do, you can simply write order by class, order by salary, that too in descending order, guys. If you are not going to specify anything, that will be in the ascending order, as they are specifically mentioned, and descending order you have to make sure it in the descending order. Fine. Let's see the next one. Retrieve the first 5 details of employees in descending order, right. So first 5 details means you can able to use the limit command, right. Yes. Select star from employee details, and they are asking for a descending order also. So I can go for using order by salary, let me take in the salary form, right. Order by salary, that should be in descending order, and I am going to make it limit by only 5 records. Yes guys, you can able to observe. So 40,000, 33,000, 30,000, 26,000, 26,000. That is the result only we got here. So for example, I want to filter out the top 5 employees whose salary is like this. This is okay. For example, I want to sort them using their super assistants, DSN, right. But the thing is, if you are able to observe, we will get their super assistants are 538, 538, 534, 533, 532, right. If you are able to observe, 538 is the person who is the first super assistant whose salary is 30,000, and 530 is the person who is having the salary as 33,000. Now my requirement is, I need to first sort them in the super assistant order, in descending order. If super assistant is same, I need to sort them based on the highest salary, Now how can you write? So for the same thing, can you write the other attribute? Yes, salary, that to be in descending order. If I am going to present, observe guys, now that output is completely changed, right. So this is 538 and 33,000, then 538 and 30,000. If they are same, super assistant, it is going to print first highest salary person, then it is going to print the next salary person. Like this, you can able to use order by class, meaning that you can able to order the data based on multiple attributes also, right? So this is the query regarding 40th one, right? Coming to the 41 query, guys, find out the names of employees who work on all projects controlled by a given department, guys. So it requires analogy that we will see in the next class. Okay, fine. I hope you understood clearly. Thank you.